Hello, this is PensionWise. You work hard each day to earn an income to be able to afford the basic necessities of life. But have you thought of how life will be in the event of old age or permanent invalidity when your income is greatly reduced or completely cut off? Have you wondered how life will be for your dependents in the unlikely event of your death when they have no financial anchor to hold on to? We see a lot of old people on our streets and invalid people begging for alms to be able to afford a meal a day. We see children of school-going age who have been rendered destitute in our communities because of the death of a parent. Social Security was introduced to curb such socio-economic challenges. Social Security simply means a system put in place to provide partial income replacement to workers in the event of old age, invalidity, or death. Article 22 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights makes Social Security a human rights issue. So, you have the right to access Social Security. In Ghana, this right is being protected through the implementation of the National Pensions Act of 2008, Act 766. This law makes a platform for every worker, be it in the formal or informal sector, to be able to contribute to earn pension during old age. As of September 2017, there were over 185,000 pensioners on the SSNIT payroll, withdrawing a total of 120 million Ghana cedis each month. Today, I'm in Binaba, a village in the Boku West district of the Upper East region, to encounter one of such pensioners. Join me, meet Mr. Adakura Sampana. Welcome.
Thank you. You're also welcome.
Thank you. How is life on retirement?
It has been very, very cumbersome. But now that I've been able to take my money, I think yes, there's improvement in my life this time. Yes.
What's
I couldn't meet so many of my obligations, like paying my work school fees, paying utility bills, and even feeding my family. So
for 3 years, what were you waiting for before you came to apply?
For the cause was that when I was coming on pension, they told me that I was undercapitated. So I was chasing these people, and also went to SSNIT to check up whether I was also under them. So unfortunately, on that fateful day when I went to check and to find out whether is it true that I was with them or not, I was surprised. They were able to check the thing for me, and they told me that yes, I was under SSNIT. So managers made sure that his people had to do the work, do the check-in, and then they told me that yes, I'm lucky, I'm with SSNIT. So he made sure they processed everything for me.
So at the point you got to know that you are with SSNIT, did you encounter any challenges in?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all.
And you didn't know you could call the office for them to come and assist you?
I didn't know that. All I knew was that I was to send my particulars to them.
Okay.
But they don't know me in person.
Okay. Okay. So when they discovered you were not under Cap 30,
yeah,
it means you qualified under PNDC Law 247.
Yes, please.
That because you have done more than 240 months of contributions.
Yes, please.
You said you worked for 42 years.
42 years.
So it means you actually qualify for 80% of the average of your best 3-year salary.
That's true.
That means your pension must be good.
Exactly.
Wow. So now you put in your application on 18th October.
Yes.
And how long did it take for them to pay you?
Only 3 or 4 days. It was 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, everything was ready.
Everything was ready.
And the money, everything was paid into the bank.
So by 24th, your money was in your bank account?
Ready. So
I can see you are beaming with smiles now.
Yeah, I trust them.
So where were you working before you came on retirement?
I was working at a Sampana hospital before I came on retirement.
Sampana Hospital and the Ministry of Health?
Yes, please.
So now that you are having so much, the rich Sampana, should we expect another wife?
Oh, my children are in school and they have to pay off their bills, so school fees and the rest. Why do I need a wife for?
Oh, so now you still have children in school?
Yes.
How old is your youngest child?
This small girl is about 4 years.
Oh, you have a 4-year-old daughter?
Yes.
Wow. That means the pension means a lot to you.
Exactly. I am going to start mold blocks and start to build a new house for my family. And maybe if there's something left, then I would use that one to give to aid my wife to put up a store.
How do you want to give your money to your wife and you will not use it for business? Or
I will have to give her because during these 3 years I was not being paid. She was feeding. Even right now we have collapsed the whole store. There's nothing in the store now. All the items that she was selling, she sold all and paid bills and then fed the whole family up to date.
So now that the money has come,
yes, I have to reimburse.
Wow. So that is the magic of pension.
I think that is true.
Change your whole. So how has this money impacted your family life now?
Oh, there is. I think, I don't know whether money is magic or what. Now that we know we have money, I think we don't forsake again. We are always healthy.
Wow.
We're healthy because we're sure of ourselves. If anything, we can lay hands on money or on drugs. So we have no problem this time.
Wow.
We are very happy and grateful to SSNIT.
I'm grateful to SSNIT. Those days when you were contributing, did you have some resistance when they were deducting contributions from your salary?
Not at all, because I knew where it was sending me to. So I myself couldn't have saved the money up to this time to be in bulk as such. So I never complained at all. It was a welcome idea.
So you are happy about the bulk money?
I like that.
And you're happy about the monthly amount?
I'm satisfied.
So how long do you expect SSNIT to be paying you?
If they give me 100 years and I'm also alive for about 100 years, I will still keep wishing them to pay me.
So SSNIT indeed will be paying you till you decide to die?
Until I die.
Till you die?
Yes, please.
We thank God.
Yes.
We thank God. We thank God. Now in society, when you work, I'm sure you work with some confidence.
This time I can work with my smoke up. No, but I used just to work and bend down my head because all my friends deserted me when I had no peso in my pocket. If I have, then you see that I get friends. But when I hadn't, I had no friends. So I've learned my lesson.
So are you going for assemblyman? Now that you have money, are you going for assemblyman?
I'm not from here. How can I go for assemblyman? All the way from Zangu.
Okay.
Then I just well migrated. I worked in this hospital for almost 17 years before I went to Sandema. That was why I was able to buy a plot here and then build it.
You mean Binaba?
Yes, I was in the health center here.
Health center. You were here for 17 years?
1994
wow.
to 2011.
Wow.
I was here for 17 years.
So your pension will be paid every month till you are no more?
Yes, please.
But are you aware that every year there's some indexation that may increase your pension?
Yes, and even my co-workers too. Retired workers too have assured me that there is no problem because every year they add something small to our monies, which was a welcome news. Thank you, SSNIT.
So now that you are on pension and you are receiving monthly pension, if you have the opportunity to talk to the youth who are in active service, what would be your word for them concerning social security?
I will have to encourage them. I'll give them the advice to do well, whether they're working with government or any private sector. They should do well and register with SSNIT to pay their contributions, so that at the end of it, they also collect this bulk sum of money I have picked, so that they will be able to do something better. As if they themselves want to contribute or even save it, they will go and save it and go and withdraw. But this one, you can't get it to withdraw immediately. It must be there until you are 60 years. So I think it is a welcome decision they have taken. So I will encourage them to join SSNIT.
And be happy like you are.
I am truly happy. Truly happy.
I'm sure now with your money, your 4-year-old daughter, there's hope for the future.
Oh, I don't think that she'll have any problem, by the grace of God.
Mr. Sampana, yes. It's been nice having you.
Thank you, and you are welcome.
Thank you. You heard it all from the happy SSNIT pensioner. Take a decision to get registered and be a member of the SSNIT pension scheme. You need to contribute for a minimum of 180 months to be able to qualify for old age pension. Don't be left out. The time to act is now. Be pension wise.